Hey y'all, welcome back to nailsXsibre. If you have not done so already, make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and follow my nail page, nailsXsibre. So today I'm going to use this gel polish color. It's walnut brown or brown walnut by D&D DC. It's number 052. Of course, I use the matching base and matching gel top coat. The top coat is a no wipe top coat, but I still wipe it anyway because I put lotion on after I complete the manicure. So when you do a gel manicure, you always want to make sure you start dry hands. Okay, this client in particular did get a soak off of the previous gel polish, so we washed our hands before. You always want to sanitize before, but that's neither here nor there. Make sure you don't want to put any lotion, or you don't want to soak the nail beds or anything like that in any water, no oil, because that will affect the outcome of your manicure. So for me personally, I struggled with shellac or gel polish, and it took me months to do it. Part of it was my light, so I invested in a better light, and the other part was just, you know, my technique. You always want to make sure that you get thin coats of gel polish on there. You want to make sure that the surface isn't too smooth. It's just a lot that goes into it, so I'm just going to share those secrets and hints with you guys so that you can, you know, not have to go through everything that I went through, and you can just have an easy selling transition. Okay, before I forget, this client gel manicure did last a whole 2 weeks without any chipping. Okay, so hey,
at this point we're going in with a manicure brush and a cleansing solution, and we've already shaped the nail, filed the nail, and roughed up the nail bed just a little bit so that the gel polish can have something to adhere to. Make sure you get the dust and the debris off, because everything that you put in the light will cure and will be stuck on the nail bed. So you want to make sure that you have a nice clean surface. I'm applying primer. This is the same primer that I use on my full sets. This primer is going to ensure that there is proper adhesion between the nail plate and the gel polish. This is what ensures the no chipping manicure. Now this is the base coat. You want to make sure that you have full coverage of the entire nail plate with this base coat. You want to make sure that the coats are thin. You want thin coats. You're going to cure this for 90 seconds. 90 seconds, okay? D&D cures for 90 seconds. If you guys did not notice, I am pulling my client's skin back so that I can make sure that I'm close to the cuticle as possible without getting on the cuticle. Sometimes you might have a client with a little excess skin. It's good to pull the excess skin back so that you can get full coverage of the nail plate. Always analyze the entire hand for gel polish. Make sure that there's nothing on the skin, there's nothing in the cuticle area, and make sure that that base coat has covered the entire nail plate, because you want to make sure that once you get to the color stage that it has something to adhere to, which would be the base coat for a well application. It's time for some color. Okay, y'all, so make sure that these color layers are thin. I cannot emphasize that enough. Make sure that these layers are thin and covered the free edge. Always look and make sure that near the free edge that you don't have any faint colors. You want to make sure that you pour down all of the gel polish. I will show you guys eventually a separate technique, but this is the quickest one for me. And you get full coverage and, you know, full pigment. So just make sure that thin coats, cover, move slow, as many swipes as possible. It's not like regular lacquer where you just have to do 3. You might have to do 8, okay, to get the perfect smooth application. Don't be afraid to go in with that cleanup brush if you have some on the skin, okay? You might need more than a thumb. You need to go in with that cleanup brush. Go in, because I will quickly go in with my cleanup brush. Join the club, guys. Remember to cure each coat for 90 seconds. We're going in now with a second coat of color. Same technique. Take your time. Make sure that everything is colored thin. Now it's time to top coat. There are two different types of top coat. There is a non-cleanse or a non-wipe top coat, and then there is a wipe top coat. Preferably, I prefer wipe top coat, but I'm using a non-cleanse or non-wipe top coat, but I'm still going to wipe it or cleanse it because I'm going to do a lotion massage after I'm done curing. So whenever you do your final coat of top coat, make sure that you cure for an extra 15 to 30 seconds just to make sure that everything is dry, okay? There is a such thing as over baking, and we do not want to do that because that's when you start to get bubbles. Avoid that by any means. I'm just going in with my cleansing solution to take the oil and lotion off of the nail bed. This is literally an optional step, but this makes your client go away with shiny nails and moisturized hands. So think about it. We're almost to the finish line. Apply that cuticle oil, rub it in, and hey, we did a gel manicure that's going to last our clients for 2 weeks. How long did it take, y'all? It only took me 40 minutes at the max.